Hello and a very warm welcome to St. Jacob's Holla here in Basel for finals day at the Swiss Open, the fourth tournament in this year's Badminton Super Series. I'm Jill Clark and all 5 finals for us this afternoon. We're going to start with the women's singles and the world number 1 and 2 ranked players. World number 1 Xingfang up against the reigning Olympic champion and holder of the Swiss Open title, Ning ZHANG. Following the women's singles, we will have men's singles and the current world champion Ning ZHANG, the left-hander from China, up against the world number 2, Ning ZHANG. The players brought onto court for the first of these finals, but just continuing with the order of play. After the men's singles, we will have mixed doubles and He Hanbin and Yu Yang of China up against the 2006 World Championship silver medalists Anthony Clark and Donald Kellogg. After that, we'll have women's doubles and the number 1 seeds Wei Li and Zhang Yawen up against the Olympic champions Yang Wei and Zhang Jiewen. And then the last of our 5 finals this afternoon, the recently crowned All England champions Jung Jae-sung and Lee Yong-dae of Korea up against the reigning world champions Marcus Kido and Hendra Setiawan. So the players on court for the first of our 5 finals, and you can't get much better than this. The world number 1 and 2 ranked players, Xingfang, the world number 1, and her opponents Ning ZHANG, the vastly experienced Ning ZHANG, the Olympic champion. Ning ZHANG, of course, holder of the Swiss Open crown. She won the final last year, beating teammate Lu Lan in the final. And she also won the Swiss Open back in 2003. So for her, this a very important match. She's been showing good form by her own very high standards in recent months. Of course, she lost first round of the All England Championships last week. 32 years of age, world number 2 and seeded 2, and as you can see, quarter-final victory over the number 6 seed from Hong Kong, Wang Chen. Of course, Wang Chen was the silver medalist in last year's World Championships. And then a semi-final against number 5 seed Pi Hongyan of France. Went the full distance against Pi Hongyan, dropping the second game in 15-21 before coming back very strongly in the decider 21-9. Now her opponent, the world number 1, 27 years of age, born in Guangdong province. Never better than last 16 here in the Swiss Open, and her path through to today's final, well, a quarter-final victory with the Olympic bronze medalist from Athens, Zhu Ning, now representing Hong Kong. And then a semi-final against number 7 seed Zhu Weiwen, the current European champion. So Xingfang has won all of her previous 4 matches in 2 straight games, has been showing great form throughout this Swiss Open. Now she, like her opponent last week at the All England Championships, lost in the very first round. She missed out to Yip Hui-yin of Hong Kong. Can't remember a time when the number 1 and 2 seeds both lost in the first round of the All England Championships. Absolutely remarkable tournament it was. There was defending champions beaten in first rounds, world number 1s and 2s going out in the first round. Extraordinary tournament, but sense has been restored here at the Swiss Open. In 3 of the 5 finals, we have the number 1 and 2 seeds contesting the final here today. Women's singles, men's singles, and women's doubles as well. So for Xingfang, world champion in 2005 and 2006. Xingfang, the world number 1, against the Olympic champion Ning ZHANG. Should be a wonderful final. This, in fact, the 22nd meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 21, Ning ZHANG holds the narrowest of possible advantages, having won 11 of those 21 contests. Surprisingly, they only met twice last year, and honours were shared, 1 victory apiece.
All right. Ning
Carol E. Ariel of Ireland. Our umpire introducing the players.
China.
Xie Xingfang of China in the yellow shirt. Far side of the court as we look down, the number 1 seed, the Olympic champion nearest to us. 11 finals last year for Xingfang, winning 8 of them. Zhang Ning just 4 times by her own high standards. That's poor form. And it's a good start by the number 1 seed. Yeah, great shot from Zhang Ning. Saw her doing that so well yesterday. The little hold and push deep into those back corners when she, of course, was playing Pi Hongyan in the semi-final. Pi Hongyan now representing France. Yeah, good judgment. There's definitely a drift in this Jacobs Halle.
2-3.
They're flying faster. Coming towards us. Oh, it's landed in. Great defence from the Olympic champion.
3-all.
Beat Mia Ordina of the Netherlands in the Athens final to Zhang Ning. Oh, that's beautiful. Disguised by slicing across the feathers of the shuttle, Zhang Ning, creating extra spin, bringing the shuttle down so steeply. 4 straight points for the Olympic champion. And I did wonder about Xingfang yesterday and her fitness. Seemed to be struggling at one stage against Zhu Weiwen, the European champion. This is only her 2nd tournament of the year. Oh, beautiful play from Zhang Ning.
Service over. 5-4.
Good judgment. And that's the drift coming into play.
6-4.
Oh, great retrieving. And then misses the backhand.
Service
meeting between these two players in international competition. Of course, they both live at the National Training Center in Beijing, train together twice a day, every day. In fact, Zhang Ning has been in a training center since the age of 12, and now at the age of 32. That, of course, means that she's spent 20 years in the training camp. I wonder that perhaps the body is beginning to feel the effects of that. You can see the bandage on her right knee, left ankle heavily strapped. And she, of course, will retire after Beijing. She's made that quite clear. All good.
Service over. 7-8.
Yep, indeed it was. Well inside that back line. And once again, the drift playing its part. Shuttle, of course, so light that if there is a slight air current movement of the shuttle, it was a do-or-die shot, though, that backhand from Zhang Ning. Had to be an outright winner, otherwise in all sorts of trouble. And it was the latter. Missed it. Such racket head control to play that beautiful drop shot from Zhang Ning. Body movement going back in court and yet still control to hit the shuttle in the opposite direction to the body movement.
Service over. 10 all.
Well, I remember watching these two players play each other in the final of the Japan Open 2 years ago. 29 all it was in the third game, and of course they then play sudden death. 30-29 in the third. And if we'll have that sort of battle again today. A long, hard-fought rally, and Xingfang is feeling the pace of that.
Service over. At 10 interval.
So too is Zhang Ning. No coaching staff involved, of course, because both the players from China. So the players left to their own devices. Already on the coaching staff of the Chinese national team.
20 seconds.
What it was. Missed the first two Super Series events of the year, did Xingfang. First two events, of course, Malaysian Open and Korean Open.
Service over. 11.
Ning only played in Korea. She lost in the quarter-final. Sorry, she did play in Malaysia as well. Malaysia and All England, she lost in the first round. So the Olympic champion, by her standards, a disastrous start to the year. And that's why she'll be very anxious to win this final. There's a sign of the injury problems, the ankle strap, both knees strapped. Nice shot. Oh, beautiful cross-court net shot from Xingfang. Playing a cross-court off the cross-court. Deceiving Zhang Ning. And 4 straight points now for the number 1 seed. 10-11 down. Finds the line.
Service over. 12-14.
She's played 3 winners with that shot already in this match. A straight slice.
14.
Oh, yes, that's good.
Service over. 15-13.
A little clenched fist from Xingfang.
16-13.
Brilliantly constructed rally from Zhang Ning, dictating the pace, taking all the initiative.
14-16.
And the final smash played to perfection. both playing that shot to great effect. Zhang Ying's made 3 winners from that.
17.
Now Xingfang saying, well, if you can do it, so can I. And a straight slice. Oh, good net exchange. Smashes wide. Frustration from Xingfang.
Service over. 15-17.
Umpire just making sure that Xingfang a little bit quicker to receive serve. She's obviously feeling the pace.
Service over. 18-15.
Break the strings of a racket. Attempted cross-court smash. You can quite clearly see the bandaging all over that left leg, the ankle and the knee. Just wants to test out the new racket. Happy with that one. Players, of course, will travel with about a dozen rackets in their racket bags. Stringing service here, so at all the tournaments. An army of people restringing rackets endlessly all day.
Service over. 16-18.
Oh. Good attacking play. And clever. Directing the shuttle
18.
straight at her opponent, having gone wide with the first one. Then straight at Xingfang. Very clever. And both players getting frustrated when they make an error. Both very aware of the importance of this opening game.
Service over. 19-17.
Great defense. This is a good rally. And it's just wide. And there is no question. Xingfang is feeling the pace.
Service over. 18-19.
And once again, the margin is reduced to just a single point. 18-19 in this opening game. The clear has gone long, and therefore the number 1 seed has 2 game points. And she converts the first time of asking. 21 minutes of action, and the number 1 seed has secured the opening game, 21-18. Back on court, eager to get on with it, whereas Xingfang taking all the time allocated to her.
Swiss Open an der Western Swiss Open 08 und ich glaube, jetzt sind wir mal Weltnummer 2 und Weltnummer 1 zusammen Badminton anführen, meine Damen und Herren.
So 1 game to the good, the number 1 seed. 21-18. There she is. Xingfang. She's the Olympic champion. Ning. Just wide. Zhang Ning really is making her opponent move full diagonal of the court. First time that either player has really taken their chances and committed themselves up front. Looking shot from the 27-year-old, two-time former world champion. Won the World Championships in Anaheim in 2005 and then in Madrid a year later. It long, and a very decisive call from our line judge.
Service over, 2-all.
I can see what Xingfang was trying to do, defensively trying to get the shuttle back over the head of Zhang Ning. Yeah, she really didn't have to move to play that third smash. really turning into a very physically tasting battle.
3-4.
Well wide. It was interesting early on in that rally, the little hold and push deep into the back forehand corner from Zhang Ning to her opponent. Purely instinctive defensive play from Zhang Ning. Wonderful reactions.
5-4.
Once again, quite clear the tactics, and she's just shadowing the shot and saying to herself when she was given it a little more height. Well, she addresses it early. Well along that back line. Oh, beautiful. Big swing of the racket from Zhang Ning, looking as if she was going to lift the shuttle to the back of the court, and instead just checked it at the last moment. Play the net shot. Exquisite. Just watch the racket movement. Yeah, big swing, and then suddenly just stops it to play the net shot. Such deception. And Ning's been winning titles on the World Tour since 1993.
6-0.
What an incredible career she's had. It's not over yet. Her last year during the China Open, and she was telling me how determined she was to retain her Olympic crown. Of course, she won the Olympic gold medal in Athens when the #2 seed, and she's currently ranked #2 in the world.
Liebes Publikum, bitte
Yeah,
fotografieren
so
Sie
good.
nicht mit Blitzlicht. Merci de ne pas utiliser de flash.
Yeah, nicely done.
Service over. 8-7. Service over. 8-all.
Brilliant straight points. Xingfang makes the most of any player has scored in a row.
Service over, 9-10.
Just catching the line. Margins between success and failure absolutely tiny. That shuttle hitting the top of the tape, falling back her side. Scores are level once again. Yeah, nicely played.
Service over, 11-10, interval.
So in contrast to the opening game, this time it is Xingfang who has the 1 point advantage at the mid-game interval. Control the shuttle from that far side. Not really unbalanced in position, but she played that attempted smash. Xingfang. Aggression the shuttle early, and so many times earlier on in the match she played the fast push deep into the back corner. Yeah, just playing the little block. Xingfang. Opponent out of position. She should have played a little block, which she did to finish the rally. And 4 straight points now to Xingfang. I just wonder if that's the decisive break. Down, 18-14 up. Points away from the title now, Xingfang. Perfect length on clear from the Olympic champion. He's not giving up this title yet. It's always very special when a player tries to retain the title. You feel you have ownership of it. I think he's been lifting an awful lot from the net. And that means that now when she does play the net shot, her opponent is vulnerable. Xingfang is moving back and forth, looking for the lift, looking for the pushes. Everyone understands the importance of that error more than Ning, because she has given her opponent 4 match points. It's well saved though. Oh. Well, what a pity that such a good match has to end on an error. There, confirmation of the score, 21-18, 21-17, in 42 minutes of action.
Jede Mannschaft hier hat einen Delegationsleiter und die ganze Woche hat er sich immer um die Chinesen gekümmert. Vielen Dank dafür, dem Koch. Koch, du wirst jetzt in ihrer Sprache uns das übersetzen. Mich würde interessieren. All England, erste Runde verloren. Heute hier gewonnen. Was ist passiert?
Ich war leider verletzt gewesen und war eine Herausforderung in England und da habe ich wahrscheinlich schlecht gespielt, aber heute kann ich zeigen, was ich wirklich kann.
Wir bedanken uns und nochmal Congratulations, Xingfang!
So the interview over and the prize presentation will take place in just a moment.
given by Christian Watanabe, Präsident der WWSO, President of the Organizing Committee, and Alexander Seid from Wilson International. Die Pokale wurden gestiftet von The Trophies are sponsored by Glasdisney Ferneraum. Die wertvollen Uhren wurden gestiftet von The Precious Watches are sponsored by the Holmes Group. Die Taschenmesser wurden gestiftet von The Pen Knives are sponsored by Victorinox.
Ladies and Gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, Wilson Badminton Swiss Open 2008, Damen Einzel, Ladies Singles, auf dem zweiten Platz, Runner-Up aus China, from China, Zhang Ning.
The Olympic champion has lost her crown here at the Swiss Open. Won the title last year and also in 2003, but this year has settled for second best.
Und auf dem ersten Platz, oder mit Champion 2008 dort in Basel, First Place Champion 2008 here in Basel, aus China, from China. Big round of applause please for Xingfang.
Xingfang of China, the world number one, has won the Swiss Open, the fourth Super Series event of the year, her first title here in Basel, and she's done it in style. She's won all of her matches in 2 straight games.